Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final part of Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Uh, Building exploded, and then
Final boss round 2.
Oh, she's fine, even though she's a normal... Oh, no, she's got glowy armor on. That makes it okay.
Yep. Round 2. Ow.
Gun.
the thing about the supervillains in superhero cartoons is, in comics and games and stuff, is that they all have to be super durable to keep up with the extra durable hero, even if the concept doesn't necessarily fully explain that.
Well, that's kind of one of the problems with, like, sword fighting games in real life, is that, the real sword fights are, like, done in, like, 20 seconds.
Someone scores a good hit, and the other person is basically out of the fight.
Bleeds out and dies, yeah.
Even if they're not dead, they've probably been delimbed, or they've been cut deeply enough that their limbs are hampered, or you know.
So like
They're neutralized.
Yeah, they're out of the fight and need immediate medical attention to survive.
Or like a shootout, once one person scores one hit, they're dead. Dead or dying. So it doesn't really lead to good, like, fight scenes when stuff's too realistic. So that's why you gotta have everybody doing all this flippy bullshit and taking 30,000 punches.
Yeah, and in video games, you very rarely get something like, what was it, Rainbow Six, where basically one shot and you're done. But Rainbow Six made up for it by being a very tactical game, so...
Yeah, no, that from what I can see, it's more about, like, approaching the situation, and, you know, you're not supposed to get hit at all.
I think the game I'm talking about is called Rainbow Six. It's one of the Tom Clancy's, but it's basically like you have a squad that you're commanding.
Yeah, I think that's Rainbow Six.
Yeah, it was a PlayStation 1 game. You have a squad you're commanding, and you're dealing with a very contained sort of situation in one building most of the time, and you have to approach that situation tactically so that, well, you don't die, but you also succeed at what your goal is. They don't make very many shooter games like that because it's very in depth, and it's more like a sim than a first person shooter in the traditional sense. It's good shit, though. Wait, is this the map screen?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, no,
What?
It's fine.
Why is the final boss arena the map screen?
Keep your eye on your waymarks. It's fast travel.
Why is the final boss...
I got it.
Why is the final boss...
I'll approach her from Queens. She'll never see it
Why
coming.
is the final boss the map screen? I don't get it.
Wow.
Because they spent a lot of time on that graphic, all right? And they thought it would look cool. I don't know.
Wait, is Roxxon the company that made, like, the GPS or whatever?
They do oil
Sure.
shit, so I don't know why they
Well,
would.
I mean, rich companies do multiple things, mostly because they're owned by some rich guy who
I mean,
buys
it could
them.
be like an office where maybe like I have a board meeting where they
I mean,
talk about their
if they're
plans for the
really
city.
like channeling Elon Musk here with this guy, then he probably owns 7 billion different types of companies and doesn't even know what he owns anymore.
He actually doesn't own any of it. He just puts his name on it and says it's his.
Well, I mean, that's Musk's thing. He buys a bunch of shit and then takes credit for the amazing things that some of them produce when he isn't butting in with his own terrible ideas. That tunnel thing, that tunnel taxi thing, I have no idea why he thought that was a good idea to jam a bunch of automatic self-driving cars into extremely narrow tunnels
Louis, because you're just not a visionary.
where no one can get help,
Louis,
and if there's a traffic
Louis,
jam,
you
the whole
don't
thing gets gummed up.
understand. He's a genius. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Look,
He's so fucking smart.
I am the most normie of normies, and I could spot 7 million problems with that whole system. For example,
Would you like a job? Starting
if
today.
you stuff a bunch of self-driving Jurassic Park cars in an extremely narrow tunnel with no room to the sides, and one of them breaks down, that tunnel is dead until you get that car out of there. That is called an unbreakable traffic jam. And there's no way to get surface cars in there to fix the problem.
Because Spider-Man.
You know,
Round 4.
I'm Miles Morales.
I'm Miles Morales. That's a, you know, that's a good nickname for Spider-Man. Miles Morales.
See, there's a lot of shit going on in this fight.
Wait,
Oh,
that
thank
thing's
God.
a rocket launcher too?
Man, it's a good thing the fucking debris I like how the debris just fades away, so I don't have to worry about loading it or keeping it on the map.
I'll definitely say that Spider-Man has managed better final bosses and shit in the Arkham system than the actual Arkham games did.
It's not hard, granted.
Well, they're
But
leveraging
yeah.
they're leveraging the fact that Spider-Man is a much speedier and more agile character to do crazier concepts than Batman could.
I mean, Batman's got plenty of crazy concepts. They just didn't want to go through with them.
I mean,
you know?
crazier combat concepts.
Fair, I guess.
Because
But,
Batman, even at his best, has to keep at least an illusion of down-to-earth human mobility to his like.
Yeah, until the fucking Clayface starts developing clones and you gotta chop them all with a samurai sword.
Well, a samurai sword is still something a human can use, you know. But he can't.
It kind of hits different when Batman's swinging it around, though.
Why?
Because he's already in the fucking costume and he's got all these gadgets, and it's like, I'm going to rely on this regular ass
Batman
sword.
using a samurai sword is something that happens fairly regularly, especially when the frickin' League of Assassins is involved. So that's pretty normal. One of the Batman animated series episodes was like him traveling to Japan and getting into it with one of his ninja buddies from his training days or something. Okay, so my point though is that you wouldn't have seen this kind of fighting in the Arkham games because
Knight.
nah.
What's
Not
the
even.
final boss
Yeah.
of Arkham Knight?
That's why it wasn't fun.
Because the final boss of Arkham Asylum is Joker on steroids, and I don't even remember what the other final boss was.
Well, Arkham City was Clayface.
Clayface?
Okay.
Okay.
Origins was Bane. And
Yeah, Bane
Knight?
might as well just be big guy on steroids. Wait, no, that is literally his superpower, is being a big guy on steroids. So, you know.
Yeah, and he's on super steroids by the end of Origins.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck was the final boss of Knight?
It wasn't Jason, so.
No, Jason was like penultimate, and then you had the whole Joker thing
I
at
think-
the end. But that's not really a boss fight.
I think Knight sort of did that semi cutscene boss kind of thing,
Yeah.
where they just sort of gave up trying to have an interesting final boss and made it an interesting narrative climax instead, because we all know that's what people like in video games. That's why Fable 2 was so popular. I'm still kind of bitter about how negative that ending was perceived at the time. Okay, so let's see.
This is working out great for everybody, I am sure.
You should have believed me when I told you about it.
I told you it'd blow, but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me?
You gotta snap her back if you do that again.
How
Well-
many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Do you think the web broke his fall?
Maybe a
I'm pretty sure his back broke his fall.
Ow.
Well,
Also, his back's
Well,
broken.
I mean, if the web managed to tighten in like before he hit the ground, it would slow his descent at least before he slammed.
It's
into it.
okay, his spine is 8 times stronger than a human spine.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Mako reactor is gonna blow.
It's the
now we have the microwave.
It's the microwave hallway again.
I gotta go pound into this orb.
Damn you, Kojima.
It's not the microwave scene until those ass cheeks glow. Yes, that is a prerequisite for me.
I mean,
Where are the Avengers?
Where are the Avengers?
Well, Batman is over.
I mean, we know the Avengers exist. There's an Avenger Tower in the city.
Yeah.
I know you brought up Batman as a joke, but that is legitimately one of my favorite lines in the Lego Movie. Is just like, the Avengers aren't taking our phone calls.
Teen Titans Go did a good one with that, with Stan Lee appearing in the movie.
Yeah, he just loves cameos.
Not now, Stan Lee. Yeah, I don't care if it's the DC property.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so what was your plan
Man,
once you got
crawling
up
like
to
an
the...
actual spider fucking sucks.
Oh, you're gonna punch it back to working, just like Fozzie does it. Okay.
No, he's going to absorb all the electricity into himself.
So our final act is to mash the square button.
Kinda, yeah. Memories.
Miles, punch.
Miles, angry.
Mashing the square button again. Gameplay.
Miles, stick, fork, and electrical outlet, and regret everything. The trailer shot.
Yeah.
I think this is from the original.
Reveal, yeah.
Yeah.
When Peter gets back, he's gonna be like, "Oh, what the hell did I miss?"
You really should have come back like 2 days ago when the bridge got destroyed, but
I kind of wish like they just made his face numb and just like had a speech impediment for like the first for the next like half a minute.
Is Finn gonna dramatically sacrifice herself?
yes.
Okay. Is she gonna not die anyway because comic books are bullshit?
Well, someone's probably already made like 6 clones.
What's she doing?
He's taking his explosion high up into the air so it doesn't affect the city. But of course he'll be there when he blows, so...
Oh, no.
Just let go.
Oh.
Kaboom!
What you say? I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, you didn't think that part through, did you?
Smack.
Ow.
That's the second 10-story fall he's had today.
10 stories.
Spider-Man.
Wait, now a whole bunch of people
Oh.
know Miles is Spider-Man. That's gonna be an issue.
It's okay, Spider-Man. We won't tell anybody.
Also, that jerk ass is wearing a Lakers jersey in New York.
It's very bold of this man. Way to go, Miles. You opened up the rift of the multiverse. I'm so tired.
So
Tobey
that's...
Maguire just walks through again, and it's like...
This doesn't mean anything anymore.
Your mom just fixed that suit, dude.
You know, one of these days, I want them to put the mask back on, and it's not perfectly seamed back into the suit. Like, it's clearly wrinkled. It's like, you look like you had a day.
It's really convenient when all the clothes are made out of computer imagery. Oh, it's a good thing they put the mask on.
We'll take care of him.
Did you see his face?
What face? I didn't see no Spider-Man.
Does Spider-Man even exist?
That guy?
Okay.
Has Spider-Man been a meme this whole time?
All right. Well, that was Miles Morales.
Game looks good. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought we were going straight to the credits. Okay.
They're deep
It
fakes.
took them
they're
4
deep fakes.
weeks to
Arrest him.
Yeah.
That is,
Wow, this is such an unrealistic story. The fact that they arrested the evil oil CEO, like, I mean, what? How are we ever supposed to believe that they would actually arrest the bad guy for the thing that they did?
I don't think this is very realistic.
causing a big ass explosion in the middle of New York City is kind of the point at which the line is drawn. To be fair, I mean, anything before that they can get away with it, no problem. But you know, explosion, not so much. That was one of the people who saw that Miles was Spider-Man.
Yes.
Ah, excellent.
And they added Miles to the mural.
Aw, it's because he's proven himself as a Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider-person.
So where's Pete?
He's back now.
I kind of want to see at the moment, like, where they get to talk after everything went down and Peter, you know.
What was that person doing? Just having a table with like nothing on it.
Oh,
I can only think of the Obama skit right now.
Which one?
The one where
here we go.
he's shaking the white guy's hands. He's like, hello, thank you. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
And whenever he
okay.
comes to a
That's
black
what you
person,
mean,
he's
yeah.
like, my brother. And then doing like the, yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
learned
I know
how
what
to
you mean.
drink coffee upside down.
Wouldn't that like not taste good though? Because like if you're upside down, all the coffee's just on the roof of your mouth and it would burn and you wouldn't even taste it.
Oh well, you know, there's more to it than just that. Because taste is only partly what touches your tongue. It's also
All right,
like,
before
the
you
aroma
begin
and
explaining
all
this,
that.
Lewis, are you speaking from experience? Have you
No.
hung upside down and drank coffee?
No, I'm just
Is
talking
Lewis
about.
actually Spider-Man?
I'm just.
You know, you never
talking-
see Lewis and Miles Morales in the same
I'm
room
just
at the same
talking
time. Just
about.
saying.
I'm just talking about the way taste works. Okay, there's more
Yeah,
than
yeah.
just what touches your tongue that determines its taste. It's also what you smell, and
I
how
wonder
you
how
smell
well
it.
you can smell with the mask on though.
I mean, he pulled his mask up over his nose, so it doesn't really matter. And away we go.
On to Spider-Man 2, which we'll get to eventually.
Yeah, later.
The Adventures of Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
It does have Miles's suit does have a very Batman Beyond kind of look to it.
Yeah, it does. Same color scheme and everything. Of course, it's even more Batman Beyond when you get to the future version of Spider-Man, which
Oh, $21.99.
yeah, which has the same kind of color scheme actually, although more dark blue than black.
You know, you don't see a lot of games like this anymore that are basic. This is basically just an expansion pack, or
Yeah.
like most stuff like this you would just see as a DLC. Like you do occasionally see a $20 DLC something like this, but not like because this was a $40 game, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes, and if you bought the launch edition or paid the full price, you got the Spider-Man remaster for PS5 as well.
Yeah. So
You're effectively getting the game for $35 at that point.
yeah, it's just interesting to me that this seems really cool, and there's probably a lot of different things you could do this for, but we just don't ever see stuff like that. I guess it's just not worth it in many instances.
The only other case I can think of where a game developer did a deliberately AAA quality game that was shorter and lower priced is what's that game Ninja Theory did?
The Sun Wukong one?
No. The female protagonist with a sword.
Unchained something or other. God of War clone, beginning of the PS3's lifespan.
No. It was this generation. I just can't remember the name, but it was like a really dark, story-driven sort of $40 thing, $30 thing. uh,
Do you know who published it?
Ninja Theory. I said that.
Okay, 1 second.
It was deliberately made to be a AAA quality game at a lower price point, so it was shorter, but it was also like very realistic looking and cinematic in its graphics in a very PS4, PS5 generation kind of way. Ninja Theory games. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, that's the one.
Oh, I do remember hearing about that one.
Yeah, because I was like, it wasn't released yet. That's why I was gonna say that. Wait, oh no, I'm thinking of Hellblade 2 because that's 2024.
Hellblade's been out for a while.
Yeah.
I haven't played it in a hot minute because it's on my PS4 and I don't have that right now. It's a good game. I enjoyed it.
But yeah, I think
Oh
especially.
yeah, this game came out right after Chadwick Boseman died.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was that long ago? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
But I hate myself.
Then be someone different.
Then the graffiti just says yikes.
Wait, hang on. Is she alive?
Of course she's alive. This is fucking comic book.
this is Harry.
Harry. Yeah.
Oh.
Why
got the
is
black
Harry
shit on him.
here other than to tie into
Lead into
Peter's thing?
Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
I mean, I guess in that sense he doesn't really have anything to do with Miles though.
What?
Hi, Norman.
Yeah, this is just following up on something that was alluded to in the first game, especially if you're doing the side quest.
Kurt Connors. He's the
Why, that's alliterative. You must be important.
But I want to turn people into dinosaurs, not cure cancer.
Okay.
I will say that there's points in this game where the facial animation is really, really on point. Like I thought that like Norman's face there was perfect. But then we cut past the credits. Okay. Oh, it's a church. That's gonna be even more foreshadowing because the church is where Spidey gets rid of Venom. But it's Miles here, so never mind. I'm full of bullshit.
So, what's the connection between the black symbiote and the electric shit?
Probably none. Yeah, I'm probably like churches can be symbolic of more than one thing. I guess is the point of the story.
He's leaving Finn's little square doohickey on the roof as a tribute.
You did it.
Yay.
That is so tonally dissonant from what we were just watching.
Hey, your friend died. Sorry about that, but at least you can now free roam.
You can free roam, you can change the time of day, you can do whatever you want, really.
Just don't think about Finn dying.
You busy?
So we have one last phone call from Ma.
I just left Trinity Church.
Well, no, you're still here.
I was thinking about Finn. And
Tell me about it.
she saved my life.
She also put your life in jeopardy, buddy.
This just makes Chibi Miles with the cat even funnier. Like, you know, somber scene at the church. Hello, you can free roam. Here's a Chibi Miles, and now an emotional conversation over the phone. With your mom.
Somber phone call.
It's just like, why do you toy with my emotions like this?
Think of all the pain he put your dad through,
Crime in progress. Well, it's gonna have to wait until I'm off the phone with my mom.
or her death. Just remember
All right.
and God,
Well, that's that.
Know what to say.
The sun is setting on New York City,
call me back if you
and we are done.
entiende.
Goodbye, everyone.
Te quiero.
Have a good night, everyone.